What is intrigue? In our field of sexual addiction recovery, over the years, we've had to pause and define terms in recovery to have a better language for what people are doing so they could actually heal from these behaviors. For example, the word objectification. This is when we reduce a person to one dimension, often assessing their physical features. We had to define that. Sexualizing, when we give a person or an image a sexual evaluation or an X factor based on sexual reinforcement from our past. Now let's talk about intriguing, because day to day we meet people from the coffee place we frequent, the gym, work, social activities, even activities we take our children to. We meet people that have similar interests. Social, economic similarities are those with almost nothing or very little in common. This is day-to-day life, you just meet people. Most of the X, the person attractiveness, be it personality or physical features, noticing is not intriguing. Okay, that's just part of our human experience. When we are noticing, we're not sending out signals of interest, appreciation, or romanticizing them in any manner whatsoever. That'd be like just noticing that, well, that's a Jeep and that's a Ferrari, and I don't want to go feel the Ferrari, I don't want to go talk to the Ferrari, it's just there, okay? That's noticing. Intriguing is different. In intriguing, we are sending out positive energy, evaluation energy that says, hey, you're hot, you're cute, I like you. We're sending out energy of interest. I would like to get to know you. You seem interesting to me. Can we talk? Okay. You're sending out energy of potential sexual appreciation or interest, like, wow, you're really attractive. You're sending out energy of romantic interest, like, we could probably make something happen, I think I could fall in love with you. I think I could be good to you, and it's like, wow. And all this is going on without words. That's what with intrigue, although it can lead to flirting, which is when you start using your words, it's this energy back and forth that's going on. And maybe you don't think anybody is noticing, but it's definitely real because you're hearing them give you the same energy if they're also an intriguer. Intriguing is also receiving the positive evaluation. Oh, you think I'm hot? You think I'm cute? You think I'm handsome? You think I'm strong? Oh, you think I'm interesting? Oh, you think I might be romantically or sexually good for you? Whoa, I'm gonna let that in. I'm gonna drink that in. This is great. Okay, so intriguing is both back and forth. And so either side of it, you're engaging in the process. Now, what's interesting and unique about intrigue is it can be done, like I said, without words, with just this like spiritual energy, okay? It can be done with a word. It can be done with physical proximity. Just getting, kind of invading that cultural, social space, okay? It could be the, hey, how are you doing? That's not socially appropriate, but it's definitely intriguing. I want to send the message to you that I want to connect with you, okay? And men and women who intrigue are usually good at figuring out that whole invading physical proximity with the hug or the touch. It can be done with a smile. Hey, okay? It can be done with or without touch. So it's kind of this very stealth way of behaving intentionally, absolutely intentionally, without necessarily looking really obvious to most of the people around you, okay? Now your spouse or significant other, because they're with you so much, if you do this constantly, they'll kind of cue into when you kind of go in and out, but the general public will just be kind of going along, okay? Now intriguing can also be done with the real person or without a real person's interaction. Facebook cruising or any social media, Instagram, any kind of social media with pictures, videos, or GIFs, where you're just kind of cruising and cruising and cruising. Some people intrigue about these particular types of images are scenarios where they just go for literally hours cruising and intriguing. Oh, I wonder what that person would be like. I wonder what that experience would be like. Oh, they look really great. I need to find someone hot like that. And they go on. And this could be a single person, a married person, okay? Goes on and on and on. Pornography definitely could be a situation where you intrigue, okay? Fantasy novels. Now, that's for mostly women. Men don't tend to read fantasy novels, but a fantasy novel can bring a whole sense of intriguing. I wonder what it'd like to have that type of person or have that said to me. That would be amazing. And okay. Even just your imagination while you're walking or driving your car, you can start intriguing about a scenario about, someone who would care about you or say the right thing to you or appreciate you or value you or pursue you or want you or would be happy with you. Okay. Intriguing can happen in a nanosecond. It can transport you to that other place emotionally and psychologically. Now, as a psychologist, we call that other place that you go to an altered state. This means that you leave the reality state as a married person with children, doing the right thing, even if you're religious, and whammo, you go to this other universe, okay? And it goes something like this. Yeah, baby, you're hot. I like you. You like me? Wouldn't it be great to know you better? You're awesome. You think I'm awesome? We should actually share words sometime. Right now, I'm just drinking in your beauty or your handsomeness or that amazing personality of yours. Wow, this feels really great. You feeling it? I mean, seriously, all of this in a nanosecond. In less time than you could ever speak it, this is happening. And if you understand what I'm saying, you probably have intrigue in your past at some point. It's like your energy or your spirit has a language that's faster than your words. And that altered state of intrigue, okay, that's a real thing. If you sexualize or get aroused during your intriguing, you could also actually be releasing these endogenous opiates, these pleasure opiates called endorphins and kephalins and many others. And this makes the rush even higher because now you're getting stimulated. This altered state and this buzz can definitely become a habit. And that habit you can chase moment by moment, hour by hour, day by day. And this can actually lead to an addictive behavior. Now, how your spouse or significant other describes the intriguing event that's going on while they're walking with you or sitting with you or at a restaurant or something like that. This is how they describe that altered state. They left. They're gone. They're oogling, lusting, grooming. They're misbehaving. They're out to lunch. I wonder who it is. Okay? At the moment your energy goes towards the other person, it leaves the person that you're actually sitting with. Because you can't have this kind of energy going simultaneously. It's either or. And you can pretend that you're semi-interested in the menu, okay, but you're gazing over here and catching someone's attention. And I'm talking about a man or a woman. This is not a gender-specific behavior. And you start to intrigue about them. You're there physically with your spouse or significant other, but just physically. Your soul is kind of moving around and they can feel that. Your spouse or significant other, if they're even slightly intuitive, feels this energy leave, okay? And this can have all kinds of short-term reactions from disgust, rage, or just not interested in sex or closeness with you. And they can feel that energy leave. And you think they can't, but they can. And often the intriguer will claim innocence. They'll gaslight their spouse's reality as if the spouse is the crazy one or the jealous one. And this can go on for decades, where it's like you actually left, but you don't take responsibility for leaving because you're in an altered state. You may not even be aware that you left, but they totally know you left. And you're like, no, you're crazy. When you get into that kind of stuff, you're going to be needing counseling in the future because what's happening is your spouse's intuition, male or female, because a man can tell when a woman starts to chase the attention of other men. She's looking around to see if someone notices her cleavage or her body or her hair or her smile, and she's gazing around trying to find, oh, there you are, you're the one who's going to like me today. Oh, there you are, you would like this, right? Oh, I'm really sad I'm sitting with my husband. Like, Men feel this stuff too. So I don't want to present this in any way that is genderish, because like other things I've discovered, intimacy anorexia, it's male and female, sex addiction, male and female. You can go down many issues of life. This is a soul that's medicating. This is a soul that's escaping. This is a soul that has found a medicine that works for them in the nanosecond, in the moment, but they don't see it eroding them over the course of time, and they don't see the impact on their relationship.